Hello and a warm witchy welcome to Ceridwen's Corner. So today we're going to be looking at Heche and the situation around the tragic accident that happened. This is for entertainment purposes only, so the disclaimer for the whole of my video is this is all based on my spiritual perception and perspective only. It is not based on fact. Please do not show any hate following this video. Do your own research and draw upon your own conclusions. We're all entitled to an opinion. So I'm feeling with Anne Heche's energy is that she was definitely battling. She was someone who was striving to make change in her life. She was someone who was going to fight the next pitfall, and I feel she was, rightly as said, battling substance misuse. I feel that on the morning of what happened, she was feeling quite anxious, irritable, under the weather. And I feel that she had made plans to go and purchase drugs, allegedly. I am sensing that she had tried to move away from one substance and was trying to fend off the feelings that she was experiencing, like withdrawal. I also sense that she was making plans, that she wanted to change things, she wanted to turn things around. She was the type of person who had fought through different pitfalls or challenges in her life. She was strong, she was determined. And what I'm feeling with her is that morning she had made a decision that she was going to need to purchase something to make her feel better in herself. And I think she had really held out on trying to do it. I think she had been pushing herself not to, but I feel everything just got too much. I feel she then stopped at the shop to buy the wig, so it was a way to disguise herself from this, in the situation of doing a transaction. So it would benefit both sides, that no one would see her turning up and anything else, because this is an illegal activity as well. And, regardless of who you are as a dealer, you're linked in with some pretty dark underworld characters. Sorry, but that's the way it is. And what I'm sensing is she got the wig and just, I just need to get there, get this over and done with. She was like almost feeling disillusioned with stuff. She was starting to feel really erratic, very unwell. Her thought process was erratic as she was going on. I don't even feel she was recognizing the erraticness of her driving. Eve. It was like she was like having an out of body feeling. It was like she was just not even focusing, not even thinking properly. I feel the incident with the garage before the main incident, which was fatal, I almost feel that this was like spirit intervening and saying, stop, you've got a choice here. Because there was a male saying to her, get out to the car. And I feel her even thinking and considering about getting out, and then everything overriding her and her making this second choice. And I would always say to people, if something happens before you're about to make a very difficult decision, or a decision that is something that could potentially be life-changing for you or someone else. If spirit is intervening and making you stop in your tracks, there's a reason spirit is doing that, or the universe. And even if you don't believe a coincidence, that is trying to almost say to you, stop, you have a choice. And then I feel, again, she just then drove off completely erratic. I feel she had started losing momentum in her thought process again. And I feel like she was fiddling with something. And then it was the speed, the loss of control, and it was all those combination of factors that led her crashing into that house. And see, look at that Wheel of Fortune coming out. As I said, that the choices we make can be, that cards can be in our favour or not at all. And what I see is that then I sense that all that smoke inhalation was very toxic. She was a fighter. She was fighting to keep alive. The fumes, and I feel like the burning in the chest and the chemicals of all of this go into the brain, and I feel because of the human she was a fighter. I don't feel she intentionally did this to herself. That's one theory I feel I want to dismiss. She was someone who wanted to make change and persevere and be determined to be the best person she was going to be. She was going to try and get over all of this. She was going to try and get help. Then I don't feel either that someone bumped her off, is another theory. Because what I'm seeing is all this smoke was happening. And it did take a long time to get her out. But I feel it's a chain of events. Then when she was on the gurney, some people are saying, well, she got up and then she was brain dead. What I feel happened was she was gasping. When she had come out of all that smoke, she was gasping for air. She was trying to, again, fighting to breathe and have air. And I feel that what happened to her was she was fighting, gasping, and I feel the toxic chemicals had gone into her brain. There was smoke inhalation, there was toxic chemicals going through her bloodstream. And I feel between all of that, then she had to be sedated. And then she went into hospital, and I think between the brain injury, the lack of oxygen, the damage to her airways, and other factors could be considered as well. I feel that she just couldn't fight. She couldn't. All of those were just factors that were leading into a final moment, and I feel so strong that in her death she gave life. She was an organ donor, and she left a legacy. Her energy lives on, and that's something she would have wanted. I just feel this is a chain of tragic circumstances fueled by the darkness of substance misuse. And look, see, there's the sun where she was trying. She wanted to change things around, and it's like the disappointment. She loved her son. There were elements of her life she was so grateful for, even though she'd faced different sort of negative moments in her career and been in the public eye and and having sort of disputes within Hollywood. I don't feel that she was, and there's her son, look. See? Notice it. And I just feel this is what the energy I'm getting. Look, she was happy, and even like her ex-husband, she knows that he will look after her son. She knows. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend wherever you are across the world, and blessings from Ceridwen. Take care. Bye.